You like gold? Well, then you hit the right spot. I've got a few bars to pour this afternoon, and I thought maybe you'd like to join me. Got everything all set up here. I got my gold all pre-weighed. That's my 1 ounce mold right here. We'll get this gold grain in the dish here and fire up these torches and get it melted down. Alright, I'm going to speed it up here a little bit. Save some time here on these smaller pours. Look at that stuff, nice and clean. No oxides forming. Get a nice pour here. Alright, beautiful. Now I just have to center it out real nice. Get those ripples in there. And we're good to go. A lot of times my first pour, it's like a warm-up pour, but this one worked out great. Looks beautiful. Put it in the dish here and cool it down. Piping hot. I'm going to dry that off and set it aside. And while my dish is still warm, I'm going to reload it with some fresh gold. We're going to do another 2 1 ounce pours, and then we got a 5 ounce pour for the end here. Fire up these torches again and get it going. Change the angle here a little bit. See that gold melting down? I always enjoy that. It's cool watching it in high speed too. Alright, here we go. We'll get this pour in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get those ripples. Alright, perfect. Another terrific pour. Cool this one down. Nice. Alright, again, I'm going to dry these off. I set them aside so I don't mess with them, scratch them up or anything like that. And we'll try to get our third pour done here. That crucible, that dish looks a little worn out and dirty, but that's just the carbon from the torches that's trapped into the glaze there. That dish has poured many a bars over the past few months here. Alright, we'll get this gold melted down again. I love how clean that looks. That forbidden yolk there. Let's get a trifecta here. 3 beautiful pours right in a row. Centered it off real nice. Looks great. Nice to have those 3 done. And next after this, I'll get prepped here for the 5 ounce pour here. We'll switch that 1 ounce mold out and get the bigger pliers there. Bust that 5 ounce mold out, and here's our grain. Look at all that. It's not like a huge volume of material, but boy is that heavy. Sure is dense for such a small amount of material. Alright, for the bigger pours I have to fire up the oxyacetylene torch, and that heats up this gold pretty fast. For bars that are 2 ounces or less, I stick with the MAB gas torches. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's actually a better picture than what I see live with my eyes, because with this oxyacetylene torch I gotta wear a darkened shield. Look at that. Gorgeous pour. No oxides forming. We'll get some great ripples in here and try to center it out real nice. Perfect. Look at that. Red hot. That thing is glowing. That's one thing I can see in my shield, is I can see that glow coming out of it. It looks translucent for a few moments. It's amazing. Alright, flip this over and take a look here, and we'll cool it down. Sizzling. Cools down right quick though. Doesn't take much. I can take it and put it right in my hand right now. Alright, I don't always include the weigh-ins, but I get questioned a lot about that. Don't you weigh it before you stamp it? Well, yes, I do. I weigh all the bars before I stamp them, and I double check them on a different scale after I make all the marks. So you see, they all had they're all just a touch over. All right, I'm all set up here to stamp out the marks. I'm gonna lead here with the lithic mark. We'll get this process going. All right, I'm gonna speed it up here. All three of these 1 ounce bars are pretty much the same. On the front face there, I mark it with 1 ounce. On the top surface there, obviously I have the lithic mark and the gold symbol. And then on the back edge of the bar, I stamped the number on it. And these were numbers 101, 102, and 103. Now here we are for the big pour. The beautiful 5 ounce. Look at those ripples. Great corners. And it's a beautiful looking bar, if I say so myself. Alright, we'll get the lithic stamp laid out. Nice. Speed through this relatively quickly here. Line up that the AU symbol, mark for gold. And we already checked its weight, 5 ounces. And that's what we're going to lay out right here, 5 OZ. It is, I say ounces, but when you're dealing with precious metals, it's always troy ounces. But you don't have to say troy ounces. When you just say an ounce or 5 ounces, anybody in the industry or the market, they're going to know you're talking about troy ounces. So some bars you might see OZT for troy ounces, but I just put the OZ. We'll get this last mark laid out here. Nice. All right, I have one more stamp to go here on the surface here. Lay out that speed point. Perfect. All right. Looks great. Now I use this plastic little vise here that I found, and that just holds it tight for me, so when I smack these ends, it doesn't go flying out. Otherwise, I was cramping up my hand trying to hold it in there together before, but this works out real well. So on the front here, I am just simply numbering the piece. And this is number 21. My 21st 5 ounce pour. Nice. Looks great. Alright, I'm going to clean this stuff up here. Laying that hammer down. It always feels good to put that thing away. Job well done. Alright, I'm going to lay out these certificates of authenticity. They are basically just saying the date that it was poured, the weight, and the purity. And it's my promise that it is what I say it is. Alright, so we have 101, 102, and 103 of the 1 ounce pours in the books. Nice to have those completed, looking nice, and number 21 of the 5 ounce. And here they are, the finished product. I appreciate you watching. I hope you like them. I'm Jeff. This is Lithic Metals. I'll see you next time. Thanks.